All right, here we go. I think everything's good. Looking good. Cameras on, mics on. Players are in. Their cameras are looking good. Their mics are on. Bang average league quadruple header playoffs here to end season 6, I think, is what I saw in some other tweets. I can never keep track of this. 6, 7, 8. Don't know, don't care. The point is, we're playing. It's all live here on the City League stream from my own version of a basement in Birmingham. I know you're not supposed to say it like that, but Birmingham, whatever. I'm American. Deal with it. It's soccer. What can I say? The play order of play here for this evening, afternoon, again, death to time zones, is going to be the League Cup final here featuring Damian Tinlin going up against Paddy Burke. Then we're going to have the League A, the A Division semifinal number 1. A Division semifinal number 2, and finally the A Division final, aka the Bang Average League Championship, featuring the winners of those two semifinals, obviously. So let's take a look at the bracket, see how these players got here. Damian coming in from the top, Paddy from the bottom there. It's matches, it's a bracket. Don't really know what to say there. Let's see, looks like Damian did play. Oh yeah, right. Well, the top and bottom is all weird because we did it like a reshuffle every time. Open Cup, whatever FA Cup style. Again, not too hip on all of the European sport structures, but I'm learning. Hey, I'm learning. So anyway, matches were played, matches were won by both these players. You see all these different rounds that they had to fight through to get here. So it is the two of them in the final. And let's go ahead and bring up their cameras. They are still looking good. Pretty sure the players have already corked. Looks like they're getting dialed in there on the treble 20s and the treble 19s. Damian and Paddy, gentlemen, if you are ready, go ahead and shoot them well. Game on.
Best of luck, Paddy. Did you, Damian? Best of luck.
And we're off to the races. So looking forward to some high-quality stuff here. The Bang Average League certainly leveling up
96.
Season after season. It started pretty decent. It's only gotten better. They call it Bang Average. I would like to have a word. I don't really like how the
60.
Scoreboard coloring is working here, so let me fix that, lighten that action up a little bit. Always messing around with different design styles, so
41.
let's throw in a slightly lighter color, shall we? Hey, that looks a little bit more legible.
85.
So here in the League Cup final, playing this best of 9. So no more draws possible here in these tournament knockout stages. Players racing to 5 legs, and that's it.
121.
Nice and simple. 121 will leave Paddy on a finish, down to 158 after 4 visits. Not too shabby.
41.
In the vein of, or to the key of, Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song. Andrew Sinclair joining us in the chat. Buongiorno. Mi scusi. King Raj loving the ambitious quadruple header. Gotta love it.
85.
So no pressure here on 98 for Paddy with his opponent still not on a finish. Will he split it or will he go right for the 19s? Right for the 19s. Can he lay something on top of it? Oh no, just to the side. Yeah, in that position from 38, I'll tell you, I'm going 6'10". I'm going 6'10" there.
44.
This could get funky here. Oh no. And some math awareness early on from Damian, leaving himself 166. Now is the split. How about that double 16?
Yeah,
Double 8 will do it in 21. Could have been a little bit tidier. But regardless, Paddy takes the opening leg. It's a hold to throw, and we are underway here.
40.
So we see Damien playing from Northumberland. That's not a real name of a place, is it? And Paddy, we know, plays out of Clare Morris, Mayo.
100.
But looks like he hasn't put it in his Darts Atlas profile. That is where all of this information is coming from.
81.
Maybe next season. Man, maybe next season I'll have proper media kits for these players. Photos, video,
59.
players saying their name, where they're from. So you don't have 6 pundits pronouncing Jose de Souza 11 different ways,
59.
if you know what I mean. Which, if you're watching this, I'm sure you do know what I mean. So no opportunity for a finish here from 3-4-2. Best he can hope for is a layup.
81. 79.
So Paddy could take the advantage here. A ton would be fantastic. 97 would do as well.
91.
And so would a 91. Same difference. Going for the big fish here. Potentially a showpiece checkout coming up here.
44.
Despite his opponent not being on to finish, there's no way Paddy isn't going for the 50 if he goes 60-60 with the first 2. Let's see. It doesn't matter. 19's potentially here. Nope, just going to stay high.
60.
Marching on down, putting some early emphasis here on this match. Looking to go up break after 2
2.
is Mr. Burke from 110. Treble 17 for tops. And it won't happen this time. And he'll be
47.
left on 63 if he gets a chance back at it. Which he will.
27.
So Damien, I think, has only played 1 match on stream this season, potentially getting some early nerves. I
57.
hate 17s from 63 there. I don't know. That's why. That's a funky leave to the basement there.
57.
It was a decent dart at 60 from the 110, just a tad high. So awkward double 3 here, unless he splits it, which I doubt. 51 from 63. Come on.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I don't know. When you're good enough, I guess it just doesn't matter. Ollie Monahan joining us in the chat, cheering on Paddy up the Mayo.
Sixty. $41. Um, 117.
Yeah, I thought that was 619s there with the last 2. Good shooting down low for Paddy. Not liking how he was throwing up at the top for that first one. Decided to switch south, and it definitely worked out well. Let's take a look at the stats here through 2.5.
40.
Pretty punishing stuff there from Paddy, averaging 70 first 9, pushing almost 80.
Oh, Paddy. 45.
Which is 45. Looks like it was a flyer with that third.
60.
And I believe it's a couple 21, 23 darts there. So we certainly expect to see some sub 20 here. Even some 18 or better. 6 visits is
101.
what Patty is certainly known to put in.
43.
You could argue some more downtown math awareness issues, not going 18s or 25 on 305, but you know, for average players, even the bangest of the averagest, that's a bit much to expect to be setting up a finish from 305 in 6 starts.
100.
Oh no! Speaking of, math awareness strikes again, tops for a 19 dart hole to throw, and it is all Patrick early on here. You figure he's going to get to 5 first in this one. Will that be some momentum that he can carry into the A division playoffs in the route to the championship? He has two of these Bang Average League championships under his belt so far. Splits those with Ryan Holland and with Barney, I believe, each with 1. And maybe, you know what? Inside the WDF tweeted this earlier. Let me scroll back there. Josh Krongal joining us in the chat. Good evening to you. Let's see inside the WDF. Where are you? And there you are in my feed. So, what? Okay, so it's 3 times for Patty. The first season won by Barney. The most recent one by Ryan Holland. And this season 6 to be determined. And again, this is not the A Division playoffs. This is the League Cup final. League Cup featuring all the players in the Bang Average League shuffled each round.
60.
The second time we've seen Patty set up from 345 there.
57.
Damien going full Rasma, as Dan Dawson would say. So surely he'll stay down on 19s, try to hit 6 of them to leave a bullseye. Or not.
28.
Critical leg here. Damien still has the advantage. Needs to absolutely hold on and secure this hole to throw to stay alive. Otherwise, it'll be Patty throwing for the match. For the whitewash, for the bagel. 60 was really the minimum that Damien needed. He does get it. Pressure on this 154 now. Should have at least one at a double, and as soon as I say that, of course, it makes it testy. 71 remaining. 13s or 17s? 17s was the choice. Unfortunately, did not go. 54 remaining here now. Sets up tops. Now pressure on this 94. Will Damien have a look at it, or will Patty take out the biggest finish of the match? 89 remaining here. Unable to find the treble 19. All right, so Damien here, 3 clear at tops. Can he get one on the board and try to turn the tide? A good marker with the first. Oh, just low with the second.
20.
And just outside with the third. Oh, you know he was feeling the pressure, feeling the nerves on that one. No doubt about it. 20 for tops here for Patty. Don't throw it into the 60 like I always do. I did it 3 times in a row on 60 the other day, like a week and a half ago or so. 3 visits in a row. Treble 20 first dart. just like a caricature of myself. Hey, there he goes. Damien on the
Yeah,
board
okay.
here in this fourth leg. It's just a hold, but it's the hold he needed. Have to start somewhere. That was the time. Can he get a break here and get himself back in the match? All Patty needs to do here is just hold out.
58.
Can he do it? Dave Cromack joining us in the chat. Good evening to you. Good to see you again.
$100. 45.
I would have liked to switch down to 19s to leave 344, which could put you on a finish with a maximum. 343, however, guarantees there will be no finish, but 96 will certainly be good for the efforts. Ooh, good second dart there from Damien.
77. 96.
I think potentially finding as many treble 19s as 20s is Patty.
59.
Nope. That's not the button I meant to press.
97.
Yeah, real punishing stuff here from Patty with the darts, leaving Damien
60.
way behind. Oh, I wasn't sure if that could have been a ton to leave a 160 finish. Might not have mattered, though, to it tops.
Yeah, second dart.
Wouldn't have mattered. That's some of the Patrick Burke action we're accustomed to. 6 visits with a dart in hand being left. Nice little 17 darter there for his efforts. So good stuff here, but Damien is not
95.
out yet.
Dart.
Could certainly roll off 4 on the trot. Hold, break is the task ahead of him.
41.
But you can't be thinking about all 4 of those. Just got to be thinking about the hold, and not even just got to be thinking about these 3 darts at the 406.
81.
So Patrick doing well to keep that average into the 70s, bumping up that finishing from when we last checked in. At first, it was 25% after the first 2 legs, bumping that up to a third, a cool
100.
third. But good stuff from Damien as well here, pushing near 60 on his overall average.
85.
Just struggling to get down to a checkout. Patty just racing so far ahead with some of the power scoring. You see over 10 better in the first 9 average.
59. 65. 100.
Oh, the 140 would have left a 161 finish. 3 very well thrown darts. But it's Damien now racing down.
95.
And he will be sitting on 80 with Patrick all the way back at 201. How much pressure can be applied? Not much to start.
83.
Double 16. Double 8. Absolutely hate 16s from 80 there with an opponent on 108, especially an opponent named Burke. Very, very fortunate to find that treble 16 with the first dart is Damien. And he will have another chance at it.
58.
Double 8 now the ask for another critical must hit hold.
In 3.
Yes, finds that bottom
Yes.
corner. Was starting to block the top part of it with those first two. Does well to switch down where he has a bit more room and finds the space. So now it's a break, a must break here for Damien against Patty's darts. Patty is going to be most unkeen, however. Most unkeen
45.
indeed. How about a 16 darter, or better yet, well, it's not going to be 15 with that start.
68.
But we'll take a 16. I mean, I think mathematically it could still be 15 probably, but, you know, it ain't.
100.
Again, 3 very, very well-thrown darts there.
45. 96. 60. 55. 29.
So nice scheduling for us here, as the last handful of Bang Average League live stream matches have been taking place during the Premier League. Not the brightest scheduling from on my behalf, but hey, I love the darts. I love casting the darts. I love sharing the amateur darts, and if it means I don't get to watch all the Premier League action, then that is quite all right. But certainly looking forward to it getting back going tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll watch ya tomorrow. I always love my PDC darts. Yeah, I didn't plan that out too well. It's not going well from 100 for Patty. 4 scored through 2.
24. 95.
76 for the match. 16 for tops for the match. Tops for the match. Oh,
56.
just a scooch low. Potentially some metal on metal contact there. And the 146 is way off. Double 10 for the match here. Surely this visit. Could get funky double 5.
10.
Does get funky. All right, 20 double 18 double 18. That's the way. Double 18 double 18. Oh wait, no, double 18 tops. Excuse me. Something math aware.
40.
Nervy turn there from Damien. Unable to get even to a 36 here. Can Patrick clean up the 10s? No.
6.
The answer is no. A chance here to stay alive here. 16 for tops for a break and throw. Oh no, making it harder for himself. 48 remain now with 2 in hand. 34? Double 7. I mean, double 17, excuse me.
In 3.
Oh, wow! What an incredible recovery from 48 going double 7, double 17. You'll love to see it. And as we see here, when Damien is taking the legs, it is the ones that are going over 7 or 8 visits here. That's sort of the line of demarcation. Terry Haynes joining us. Not quite late to the party as you might think. We are just in match 1 of 4 here. So plenty left where this came from as we reset this match into a 8th leg. That's the number. Josh Krongraw definitely down for the double 18, double 20 from 76 after finding 20 with the first art from 96.
140.
Oh, great visit from Patrick, which I think is his first large ton of the match. Let's see. It is.
26.
That was the first. And we see his average has slipped just below 70 here. That last leg, not helpful for those numbers. However, the first 9 staying very well into those upper 70s. Again, finishing, dropping back down. It got funky from 40s to 20s to 10s. It's always harrowing, that movement.
17.
So potentially some finish line jitters from Patrick. Giving up that break on a somewhat untidy leg. Tons of chances to take it. Tons of chances to take this League Cup.
59.
Yeah, good math there to set up the 160, as another 20 there would have been a bogey 159. Looks like a 99 from Damien there. We'll leave him with 79, so definitely pressure applied to this. Yeah, how am I not getting 95 and 5 to 100 there? Terrible math for me here. Oof, don't like 20s from 78, but whatever. 18 for tops. Tops now to even it up, to push it to a last leg decider is a little bit high, but good chance that he's going to have 3 more at the double 20. Patrick requiring the Shanghai on 20s. Can he slide in something just above it? Yes. Double 20 for the match. For the Shanghai finish.
Yeah,
Oh, he gets it. He composes himself and gets paid.
I didn't think the second one was in. I had to look around.
Incredible. Oh, that's what the pause was. You hear Patty say he didn't think the second one was in. He had to go up and look around it. Could not see it clearly. That was the pause. Incredible stuff. What a beautiful finish for the 1-2-0. Oh, still just below that overall, the 70 average there for Patty. I didn't see how many darts that was in, but either way, beautiful way to finish it there. And Damien must feel crushed. Had a dart to push it to the last leg decider. Surely he thought he was going to come back up with 3 clear at tops, and it just was taken away with the single 20, the treble 20, and tops for Patty. Incredible way to finish it out. Well done for him to get that victory under his belt as he prepares to move in to what I will consider the main event of the evening. That is, of course, the A Division playoffs, kicking it off, I believe, with Patty again. So we're going to take a few minutes to get get this next match set up. Sit tight. We'll get some nice, fresh unsa music going for you. And we'll be back in a moment. Sit tight. Talk amongst yourselves.
Sure, I know you didn't get the shirt because you were putting off to work. You went and tried to prepare retirement.
That was an excuse to kind of. So hopefully get a good start and the semifinal League Cup.
Alrighty, bringing it back here for, again, like I said, the main event, more or less here. A couple of semifinals going up until we get to the final. 3 matches to go, 1 down. I realized as soon as I started saying that it should have been 1 down, 3 to go. That's okay. Here we do have standings, however, for this matchup, this league situation. You can see how these players got here. So this first semifinal will feature number 1 and number 4. So that'll be Neiman Hasida and Dan Marshall. The next one, obviously, will be Ryan Holland and Patty Burke going up against each other. Take a look at these head-to-head stats for the season. So, So let's actually get this. So here's me talking. I didn't pull that live at first, and then here are the standings. We didn't see those at first. Like I said, 1 and 4, Neiman and Dan, followed by 2 and 3, Ryan and Patty. Ryan, last season's champion. Patty, the previous 3 seasons champion. Then Barney there in 5 was the very first season champion. So all these players still mixing it up with each other. The match preview, like I was talking about, here we go. So look at these. What you can interpret from this is that there are going to be some fireworks. All the numbers certainly in Neiman's favor. However, not by a whole heck of a lot necessarily. Even the record there, Neiman with 6 wins and 3 draws, Dan with 5 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses. Not much between them. The average is not much between them. The first 9, not much between them. The doubling, hardly anything between them. The power scoring, okay, that's a little bit more statistically significant in Neiman's favor. But, like they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That's where those doubles could become very relevant. Bring up the board cams for these players, which are looking good. I believe the players have already corked. If they're ready, shoot them well. Game on, gentlemen.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks, mate.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. All the best, mate. Good luck.
I'll do a quick little reframing here on the Dan cam. And it looks like Dan
30.
did come out with
Okay.
the cork, but not putting a statement on the first visit. We'll see if Neiman can take an early advantage in this leg against the darts. Again, you see best of 9 here, so same length as the last one. Players racing to 5 legs.
59.
Wow, I'm still coming down from that League Cup final. Real exciting stuff there from Damien and Patty.
41.
It did look like Damien was finding his legs there. Didn't even mean to pun that, but that's how natural, that's how good I am at this stuff. It just these dart puns come out and I don't even mean for it.
49.
Checking back in the chat, looks like Josh Congraw was rather excited about that big ol' 120 finish. Terry Haynes saying there's some amazing darts she's been watching this evening. Indeed, and more amazing darts to come for sure.
78.
Good third dart there from Neiman.
$45.
18 to the bold, not 20s here, please, from 302. Ah, well.
Uh, 82.
I do like that switch 19s though on the third one. I do indeed.
6.
All right, a little bit more consistency here from Dan now.
16.
Those first two darts for Neiman just hugging the treble wire there.
81.
Toward the right side, just high and just low. 6 darts from 160 though, for what would be an opening break of throw. Dan unable to keep up with Neiman's scoring despite the advantage of the darts.
80.
Another good switch down from Neiman. So we'll see what Dan can do from 177. 60 is the minimum here. He's probably hoping for a ton. 97 would have been
59.
the same difference. So from 80, will he go 20s or does he hate me? Oh, is it a tops attempt? Oh no! Going the Steve Brown route.
20.
Not getting paid for it, unfortunately. Oh no. Can Dan punish from 98 here now with 2 darts in hand? No, he can't. I don't know if it's 40 or 25.
58.
It was 40. Neiman should be on 40 here. Instead is on 60 still. Having gone tops from 80 in the last visit. 2 more at tops here. Double 19 now. And we
41.
can hear the reaction on Neiman's side before that dart could be seen, telling us that it was no good. Dan, same ask, 20 for tops.
40.
Oh, a little bit rushed there. Definitely not a fan of those 2 attempts at double, I'll tell you. I bet Dan is not a fan of those either. Neiman for 19. And is going to be a bust with the first. Oh no, oh no. 3 clear at Dan. 3 clear at 20 for Dan. Oh, up to the double 5. We see this get funky for Patty. And does he get...
15.
Oh, that second dart was high above the 5. I wasn't sure if it was a double 5, was ready for a game shot, if it was a single 12, but note with the shadows, it was a bit deceptive. 19 again for Neiman here. Does not bust it. Double 8. Double 4. Does happen.
check.
Good enough.
Yikes, 30 dart break of throw.
Sense.
Not what you expect to see, especially when I threw up those numbers that I threw up at the beginning of the match for the preview. Stream nerves, playoff nerves, dart nerves, nervy nerves, nerves all around. And we'll see if these players can pick up the quality. I'm sure they can. Neiman's certainly keen to finding a treble 20 with the first 2 darts. Oh, look to be filling it up. It's like it was thrown too well, that third dart. Just tungsten on tungsten. Eating up all of the energy. Taking it away from the steel on Seisel. I'm getting way too technical with that. Oh, let's try it again.
114.
It would have been sad, but I would have laughed very hard if we had seen another third dart rough bounce out on that one.
140.
Not even a bounce out, just a deflection. Just a bang to the side. Certainly no board issues with that one. Not like you get issues with that Blade 5. I'm not paid. I'm not a shill for Winmore. I just love the Blade 5.
Ah, 26.
Wow, I really thought that was a 45 from Dan. Again, the angle in these shadows not helping me out here. Doesn't matter, though, because they can see it, and we trust these players, so it's all good, man. Oh, no. Wow. 73 scored there. Fortunate recovery
7 to
on the
3.
19s there with that third dart. Not like he was under much duress, but still definitely did not want to end with like a 35 on that visit.
134.
Good job from Dan finding 420s and 318s for his efforts there. Will certainly apply some pressure to this 1-2-4. It's going to have to be the 18s now. And it's not going to go. Still targeting the triple 18 though. From 86. Finds a 1
39.
instead. So unfortunate for Neiman. Will be left on 85. Dan from 156 will give Neiman a shot. Will it be a shot at a big double, or will it be a shot at the bull? Stay tuned, find out. 20 or trouble thereof. It'll be a shot at the bull. Once again, we can hear it before we can see it.
41.
And I wasn't sure if you missed into the 6 or the 10. The 10 would have been magnificent. Magnifique. All right, so 104 with 2 here for Dan as well. Treble 18 the target. Treble 18 not really close.
Oh, what? 28.
I think it's going to be 12. It is for 32. Wow. All right, much tighter than that first leg. These players getting those jitters out of the way, storming down with the power scoring, and then Neiman super clinical on the finishing. 1 dart at it. Well, I guess 2 darts at a double. The bullseye was the miss, and then cleans it up on the double 16. Very, very well done there to take a 2-0 lead here. Gets that early break, or completes the early break, I should say.
16.
So certainly expect these overall averages to creep up a little bit more throughout the match. Not sure how much room there is for Neiman's first 9 to improve, honestly. My goodness. Granted, it's just through 2 legs, but wow, over an 80 average there for the first 9. Dan, no slouch himself. Creeping up and up, closer to the 70s there. Both players with 1 low ton and 1 high ton through 2 legs.
45.
Of course, we've seen Neiman go treble 20 twice with his first 2 darts in a visit.
59.
And a nice progression here. 30 darts, 20 darts. I don't think this one will get done in 10, unfortunately. Certainly would have been nice, though.
40.
Certainly would have been nice. Would have been nicer than that 40 there from Neiman, but here's Dan with a chance to get on the board here, well ahead of Neiman with the advantage
70.
of the darts. Did find the treble 20 with that first one. Again, I wasn't sure. Continuing to keep that lead good and healthy is Dan. As you see there, Neiman playing out of Israel, Dan out of London.
140. 6.
So 60 would set up the baby fish, but is certainly looking to get below 100 here.
60.
Baby fish it is.
44.
There's 6 at the 1-3-0. We'd certainly love to see it in 3, however. We might get a shot at it. So it doesn't have to go 20s here. I would not be mad to see a dart of the 18s or the 10s. Yep, good board management from Dan. 12 to set up. Oh, no! Misses
98.
the... Oh, wait, no, it's 52 left, right? Okay. I thought that was a dart in the 5 for a second there. Again, Shadow's getting the best of me. Fantastic board and game management from Dan there. Aware his opponent's not on a finish. Does not need to risk putting himself in a bad position with the bullseye there.
100.
3 clear at double 16 for what would be a very well-deserved hold.
Nice.
Again, you wonder if nerves are playing a part there. 12s or 16s here from 72. 24 leaves 48 here, so that 8-16 area. And it's a dart at double 16. Oh, wow. Steals it out. Dan misses 3 at double 16. Neiman goes, sorry, mate. Not quite sure exactly how sorry he is. Me, personally, I wouldn't be. I stick that 72 in there. I'm saying, haha, take that, Dan. I win. I'm the best. Yeah, that's why no one ever wants to play with me. I'm just kidding. That has no effect because I don't hit that. So it doesn't even matter. They don't want to play with me for other reasons.
81.
Good correction after that first start. Finds itself a bit astray into the 1. Again, this quality is definitely increasing. A slow start to this match.
83.
Taking these players 30 darts to get down to their finishes in that one. However, it has been better since then. 10 visits, 7 visits, 7 visits. We'll see if we can get this down to 6.
130.
Neiman's interested in getting this one down to 6 visits, it's looking like. So Dan
50.
pushed that average over the 50s into the 60s overall. Neiman getting closer to 70. Meanwhile, that first 9 for Neiman has dropped down below 80, but is still looking pretty fabulous. And 67 from Dan, also not too bad, but there we see that power scoring that I mentioned in the match preview.
45.
Definitely seeming to play a role here, particularly with the breaks of throw. Dan getting under a lot of pressure, just not getting a chance to run away with anything.
Mm, 94.
$180.
There's the maximum we've been waiting for. We've had a few sweats at it in last match, in this match. Did we have sweats in the last match? I actually don't know. Either way, great timing there from Dan, who will have a crack at the 92. Here is the 20 double 18 double 18 that I was looking for.
Uh, 92. Sorry, 90.
Sorry.
Same difference, 92 or 90 there. Neiman applies tons of pressure. I don't know where that dart is.
It's just...
Now I really don't know where that dart is.
Uh, 28.
Treble 1 is where that first dart was. So I think it's going to be 20 for double 16 here for Neiman. 36 scored there. Unable to clean up the 32 and 2 darts. What can Dan do from 64? He can leave 57-17 for tops.
44.
Oh, it was a treble
24.
7. Excuse me. So a really good look at tops there, just finding itself a tad high. 3 clear at double 8 here. Dan cannot be expecting a chance at 40. Again, this best of 9 is just a race to 5 legs. However, that double 8 is getting blocked. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that check.
That was a rough look at the third dart. All sorts of traffic in the way. Incredibly well done for Neiman to thread the needle, somehow find that dart in there and have it not get deflected viciously from those other 2 flights that were there. Just incredible. Even if you throw that dart perfectly, the chances that you're going to get deflected are super high. Really well done there.
Now 121.
Just finding that sliver of space left to the left of that first treble.
Oh, fuck. 30.
Mhm. $78.
$99.
In short. $16.
So this could be it for this first semifinal if Dan is unable to put on a big run.
6.
And that would have had to have started with something, I think, a little bit better than 60 there. Neiman has officially taken the darts here in leg 5. As he's racing down 242 away from a spot in the Bang Average League Championship.
36.
To be joined by a former champion. The only question is by which former champion? Will it be former champion Holland or will it be former champion Burke? That one's coming up immediately following the conclusion of this one. Could be coming up in 206 points.
$43.
$99.
So Dan will have a crack at the 108. Neiman will not be able to finish from 163, but ooh, can he apply some pressure? Treble 17, the target, and is hit. Wow, applies pressure, leaves himself 32 with Dan sitting on 108. Like I was saying, taking the darts away here. Now here, treble 16 is a reasonable target, but it's not where Dan goes. I think he was on 88 there with the second. Tried to slide a dart in above that first one.
60.
Now, we have seen Neiman miss 3 here at 32. We'll see if he finds it this time, or if perhaps some finish line jitters start to come into play here, as he knows this is for a spot in the Bang Average League Championship. Working his way closer. And finds it with the third and final dart. So we have
All
our
over the
first
place.
finalist here for the Bang Average League Season 7, whatever, some number, Season 6 again. Still don't know. Whatever. I'm not the most math aware today. It's okay. Let's look at these numbers. Wow. So Dan definitely doing well. Bump that average up from that first leg. We were seeing kind of mid to high 50s. Gets it up into the mid 60s. Does well to keep that first 9 up. Pushing the 70 area there. Really, really well done. But look at that. The first 9 for Neiman is just that's tough to play against when you've got that level of disparity on the first 9 there. And then, of course, Neiman not messing around on the doubles, so keeps that average high enough at the 67. Again, as we kind of predicted with the match stats that we saw in the preview, that power scoring certainly going in Neiman's advantage, and I think definitely playing a part here in that 5-0 victory over Dan Marshall. Again, that's probably what the bookies would have had with the number 1 going up against the number 4, but Dan certainly did well to apply some pressure some of those legs. Did have a couple looks at the doubles, just unable to convert. So once again, we're going to take a quick break, get ready for this next matchup, which again is between 2 former champions, Burke and Holland, but in the opposite order, because Holland is the 2 seed, Burke as the 3rd. We'll be up after these words from our royalty-free music, which actually doesn't have words in it. So no words, just rights-free music. Enjoy. All right, here we go. Semifinal 1 is done. Semifinal 2 coming up right now. The championship to follow immediately. So, just a review of the season standings here again. Number 2, Ryan Holland going up against number 3, Patty Burke, who we just saw take down the League Cup final. So, hardly anything between these two players in the overall season performance. 13 points for Ryan, 12 for Patty. Very tight toward the end there. Take a look at their season stats. So, again, both players with 5 wins, just a split between the draws versus losses column. But look at this. Interestingly enough, the scoring favoring Patty, the doubling favoring Ryan by a little bit. So, really good numbers here. Really expect a high quality affair from both these players. And of course, we've seen them throw incredible stuff on the Bang Average League live streams here before last season and this season as well. Go ahead and bring up the dual cam here. These players have already corked. If they are ready, it's on to them to shoot it well. Game on.
Ready when you are, mate. All right, let's look. Yeah, I'm good, mate.
And we're off. So it looks like it was Patty with the cork.
60.
Yeah, if only he was from Cork instead of Mayo, am I right? We could have all sorts of fun with those puns. Oh, 9 darts in and no trebles yet. Oh, there we go. Thank you to wow, gonna go ahead and pop 2 in there. Is Ryan making up for lost time here, perhaps? Wow. 280-6 from Ryan. He won't be mad about it. Not on a finish yet, but that's okay, as Patty would need a maximum there to get into range. And still no troubles to be found. So 6 from 177. Oh, almost found that 57 to leave tops. There's the trouble for Patty. Oh. Followed it up with a bit of a flyer. 2 at tops here, finding 54 with his first one. Can Ryan find that marker? Yes! Wow! How do you do, Mr. Holland? 15 dart break of throw. 54 high 40. Unbelievable stuff. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Patty has been put on notice here early. Let me put my mic down a little bit. I'm redlining a tad. And that'll happen. Ooh, this is going to be a spicy meatball. Whoo, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Ryan Holland. Yeah, why not open up with another ton 40? Like it's his job. Keeps this up. Maybe it will be. I hear the PDC is recruiting. Wow, what a heck of an opener.
81.
I gotta pull up my broadcast booth view for that one so I can run through the scores.
83.
And let's while we still have these numbers up here, oh my goodness, let's go ahead and bring this up. Ryan throwing a 104 average here with a 98 first 9. Okay. I don't know if those numbers will persist, but if you want to screen cap something, this wouldn't be a terrible screen to cap. Am I right? I am right. I'm absolutely right. Holy cannoli. No tons, just going straight for the ton 40s is Ryan. Ha! Yikes. And there we have that confirmation. Okay, yeah, I guess a little, oh, darn it, yeah, those stats are slightly inflated. I think Ryan accidentally hit the wrong button there on the checkout numbers. I can edit that retroactively, but not live during the match. Anyway, that was a 15 dart break a throw for Ryan. Did need all 3 in that 5th visit. Oh, and Patty just missing a dart at tops there from 80. So can Ryan complete the break here? Double 16 to say yes. Ooh, just outside. Ooh, just outside. Ooh, just outside! Wow. Very, very well thrown. But not to be tops here for a hold. Break a throw. Break right back. Not quite in similar fashion, but doesn't matter. It still gets the point on the board. Wrong way with that second dart.
No score.
And the third. A reprieve here for Ryan, the reigning bang average champion.
60.
And way overcompensating with that third dart. Nervy, nervy opening out here. Perhaps still with the adrenaline pumping from that 15 darter. I know it would be coursing through my veins. Meanwhile, Patty still going the wrong way. What is going on here? Both of these players a little bit shaken up. Oh, and it's getting sloppy. It's getting messy here, folks. Who will end it? Who will clean this up? The mess is growing.
34. 32.
No.
Oh, sorry, 32.
Clean up aisle 4. Or clean up aisle double 2. Clean up aisle Madhouse. Yikes. What is going on here? A tale of two legs? I don't know. Some Jekyll and Hyde darts here that we're seeing. Nearly a bust into the 13s on the first start from Patty. Down to the double 2.
Fucking Egypt. 6.
Into the Madhouse he goes. Ryan joins him there here. Yikes. Yep, this was at the point where I had to check Skype and make sure my audio wasn't coming through to these players like I'm talking through them and throwing them all off. Nope, I am in fact muted. I'm sure they would have told me if I wasn't. They know they shouldn't be hearing me, as much as I'm sure they'd love to. There we go. Yikes. Oh, with the break right back. Both players eager to forget that one as quickly as possible. We'll see if Patty comes out here swinging. He's got the darts. We're back on throw here in leg 3. And both players there at a finish after 18 darts. Took them 5 more visits to get the job done. Almost half of that leg spent throwing at and missing doubles. Good opening ton there from Ryan. Puts this Burke throw under a bit of pressure early on. Well, not anymore. So a reminder, or if you are just joining us recently, this is the third of 4 matches that we've got in store for this evening. This is the A Division Semifinal number 2, featuring the regular season number 2 and 3 finishers here in the Bang Average League. The winner will go on to face Neiman Hasida from Israel. Neiman, who went out with a 5-0 victory over Dan Marshall in their semifinal that immediately preceded this one. And in case you missed it, in the opening match of the evening, it was Patty Burke against Damian Tinlin. And the finishing was nothing to quite write home about until the very last leg. It looked like Damian was going to come back and push it to a last leg decider. Patty from 120 had other ideas. Oh, the 152 is on. Double 16 for Ryan. Oh, no! In true this match fashion, does not find that double 16. Oh, I would have liked to switch to the 14s there from 82. Certainly don't hate the bullseye attempt.
62.
So 3 clear here. All right, there we go. Ryan not messing around that time. Fabulous 19 dart break of throws. So we're 3 legs in, and we've got 3 breaks to speak of for that time. What's going to give? Who is going to hold first?
42.
And it might not be Ryan this leg.
58.
Wow, these legs are hot and cold here. So again, that 13 darter was actually 15.
135.
Oh, the sweat was on there for Patty. 120 with the first 2 darts. Pulled the third a little bit left. And our overall stats here now becoming less affected by that 13 darter that was actually 15. So, yeah, shockingly low overall average from Patty here, which we certainly can easily attribute to those missed doubles that have been plaguing both of these players early on so far. But hopefully it'll just be that one leg and no more of that untidiness here.
100.
Great third dart from Patty, staying on those 20s, using the marker to find the treble. Tops.
Second dart.
Wow. Beautiful 64, treble 8, double 20 for a really nice 17 dart, a break of throw. Once again, break, 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 break. Break your booty. So Patty won the cork, has the darts in the match, which I guess at this point we say means that all advantage is on Ryan.
44.
Too early to tell if this is going to be the first hole to throw.
44.
Hearing a little bit of frustration from Ryan on that third dart with that push out to the 5s.
81.
Again, third dart pulling left into the 5. It's potentially 30 more. Could be at 26 or 176 here.
96.
We've been able to find those singles, and it's Patty here with the advantage here, I think sitting at 122. So how nervy can Ryan make that 122? Ooh, potentially. Oh, very. Wow. 72 remaining here, I think, for him. And good math there from Patty. Wanted the treble 18s.
82.
Found the big 4. Will definitely apply pressure to the 72, leaving himself on 40. But it's Ryan with the advantage here. One more of those leaves tops. Way high on the attempt. Same target here for Patty. Yeah, makes that switch very successfully. Took his time as he is known to do. And there we have a hole to throw, the first one in the match. That could be the critical juncture here. We will see how Ryan responds. Needs a hold of his own for sure. Last thing he wants to confront is the notion of having to break Patty twice while holding his own throw once. That is not an enticing prospect for a bang average player, I guarantee you that, even if you are the reigning champion.
180.
There's a maximum there for Patty. 3 incredibly thrown darts. Let's pop in on our stats here, so that'll help his numbers. Bumping up, pushing near an 80 first 9, getting that average overall close to the 70s. Quite a difference from the, I think we were seeing 50s there early on. Oh, wow, almost another maximum. Almost back-to-back ton 80s.
81.
How about a 12 darter here? Could still do it, but would he want to do it? Oh, do it. Bullseye for the exhibition. Wow, there he goes! The bullseye for the 1-2-1 finish for Patty Burke. He didn't need to at all, but he did it for you, the people. Incredible stuff there. Oh, wow, absolutely brilliant. As soon as that 17 went in with that pace that he switched down to it, I said, oh, there's no way he's not shooting at that red bit. Absolutely incredible 1-2-1 finish. Woo!
60.
And just putting a stamp on this semifinal match.
1-2 for Hash.
Ryan cannot be happy about that, but certainly responds with a really nice opening visit here against the throw. Certainly not giving up. Plenty of fight left in him to get that break back, give himself a chance to hold, to put it to a last leg decider.
60.
And then the pressure would be on Patty and the throw. Of course, well, both players would have the pressure at 4-4. Patty would have to throw, and again, we don't know if that's going to be an advantage or a disadvantage if it gets to that point.
95.
Look at that, 12 darts for Patty, and we thought the 15 opener from Ryan was incredible. Patty not to be outdone here. Just that one aberration of a leg in leg 2 with those 32 darters and like 5 or 6 visits with misses. But these players have atoned. They have atoned. There's the 80 first 9 that Patty's pushing closer and closer to the 70 overall. Ryan right there with him.
44.
And look at this. Just what a quality match.
80.
So Ryan with the big fish here. Patty will need to use the bullseye if he cannot find a treble. He needs to move to the 18s. Well, goes to the bullseye for the second. I don't mind that. Don't mind it at all. So Ryan here does not need to set up a bullseye shot. I would suggest he doesn't. Okay, yep. Goes for about the first one. I don't mind it. But it's starting to come apart here. 76 remaining. That's okay. That is okay if he can clean that up. Yeah, with the opponent on 208, I definitely like the bullseye with the first start there on 90. Wow. Hello, Mr. Holland. Not ready to be done with this match just yet. With the darts here to push it to a last leg decider. These players racing to 5 legs in this knockout format here in the Bang Average League playoffs. Again, if you're just joining us recently, this is semifinal number 2, championship coming up about 5 minutes after this one wraps up. We'll be featuring Neiman Hasida and the winner here.
81.
Well, not a 1-2-1 there. I thought that first start was in the trouble from Patty.
85.
Players going throw for throw here in leg 8.
66.
Patty now starting to find a slight scoring advantage here. And that slight advantage could turn into a massive advantage here as Patty will be the first to a finish. But by how much? Oh no, maybe not. Okay, yes.
Easy.
So by that much, first to a finish.
97.
Wow, great switch down. The single 19 would have left a big fish. The extra 38 are gravy. And the 140 is not going to go, so Ryan will have a shot at 132.
60.
No doubt he's capable of it, but it's not going to happen here. Oh no. 23 scored there. Not able to even get below a ton from 132 for Ryan. He will be devastated at that. 20 for tops here for Patty. Wow, almost busts it for the match for a spot in the championship, double 20.
40.
Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Can Ryan punish from 109? Can Ryan punish from 104? No. Oh, it was 84. Excuse 94. It was 94. What the hell? 15 with the first start. And then from 94, 20s, not 18s. I don't know. Anyway, we're over it. Double 20 for Patty. There he goes. Back to the championship. Patty's back. Back again. Guess who's back? I haven't listened to that song in a while. Well, you look at that. Nothing between the players here in the overall averages. Really thought that was going to get pushed to a last leg decider there with Ryan getting down to that 132. Let's turn the player audio down. They're having a little chit chat on the call, giving each other congratulations. Certainly well deserved for both of those guys. Look at that, first 9 over 80 there for Patty. Power scoring, actually real similar between them. Almost no difference there between the low tons, high tons, and then the maximums. Kind of all averages out, 9 and 10 respectively in those the big scoring category. So, yeah, really, really good stuff. Exciting match. Another 5-3, right? Another match in the semifinals there that we thought might have gone to the last leg decider, where the opponent on 3 could have had some looks and just didn't get across the line. So that'll be it. It'll be Hasida and Burke in the championship coming up in just a few minutes. I'm going to get that ready, put on some hold screen for you, and we'll be back in just a few moments. Thanks for sticking around. And if you're still here, just say hi in the chat, say hi to each other, talk amongst yourselves, whatever. More action coming up soon.
Coming. You know what? I had it in my head after I missed double 18 against you in the league match, and you had said to me, "Oh, I'm just waiting for you to say third dart, third dart, third," and I said, "You know what?"
All right, you know what that slow fade out of the music means. It means I am A, paying attention, and B, we're moving on to our final match of the evening. This is it for all the marbles, for the whole kit and caboodle. No idea what that means. I've never understood that. Doesn't matter though. It's the Bang Average League Championship here, featuring perennial powerhouses Neiman Hasida out of Israel, Paddy Burke out of Ireland. That's right, we are international. We're multi-continental. It's beautiful. It's the darts. It's the best sport on earth. That's why I'm trying to make it the best, the top sport in North America. If you haven't listened to my little chat with Andrew Sinclair on the Inside the WDF podcast, highly recommend you check it out. And by chat, I mean Andrew asks a couple of questions, and then I talk nonstop for like 15 or 20 minutes each time. I don't know. Sorry. Hope you can work your way through it. So let's see how these players got here. So it's the 1 and the 3 regular season finishers there. Again, not much separating these players in that whole playoff arena. The seeding really could have kind of gone either way. I was checking out the match stat or the season head-to-head stats earlier. They are enticing. Look at that. First nines in the 70s, overall averages getting, mid to upper 60s there. Doubling is pretty similar. Power scoring, very, very solid. Neiman with a penchant for hitting the maximums. I think we're going to expect some real good quality here. The players have corked. They're getting their warm-ups in, staying loose, staying fresh, staying fly. And if they're ready, I'll turn it over to them. Folks, shoot them well. Game on.
Yeah, Patrick. All the best, mate. Good luck. Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to have some fun with this one, I assure you. I don't think we're going to have any of these 30 dart nonsenses. I would be very surprised if anything goes beyond 8 visits to the Aki here. We will see. Checking back in on the chat, Danny McNamara saying, well done, Paddy, for that semifinal action. Terry Haynes asking where folks are from. She's intrigued to know how far these games reach. Go ahead and let us know where you're at in the chat. Me, I'm in my laundry room in Austin, Texas. Terry knows that, but y'all might not. Though, again, if you're watching this, you probably do know I'm in a laundry room in Austin, Texas. Again, it's no basement in Birmingham, but it'll do. It'll do in a pinch. Yeah, we're off to a very nice start here, folks. Very nice start indeed. About what I would expected. I'm not even sitting back down for this one. This is showing as a best of 9. I'm not sure. I think we might have wanted to change this to a best of 11. If Andrew or Alex are listening, you can go ahead and throw that in, update the tournament on Darts Atlas. I do believe we wanted to bump this up to the next level, have a proper PDC format event here with players racing to 6. So I'll look in for a message on that. Again, I think that's my fault not making it easier to adjust tournament match lengths further in advance.
44.
On the very long list of things that'll take me 5 minutes to update in Darts Atlas, but that just have been deprioritized through all the other things that will take me hours or weeks to do. And such is the struggle here. Paddy down to 141 through 5. Neiman looking to set up a checkout of his own. Does it? Look at this. Unreal. 141 and 140 through 5. How's it going to go? Yikes. A little nervy first start there from Paddy. Wow, great treble with the third. This is just super duper high quality. How about 60 tops for 140 for Neiman? How fun would that be? Oh well, maybe next leg. Oh no. Ooh. Wow. Great cleanup. Oh no! Finds double 9 instead of the single. Is on 23 now. I think it might be, yeah, 3 for double 10 is what I would have thought. Oh, and unable to clean it up. Goodness, that had to have been an infuriating first start for Patty. Potentially affecting him mentally ever so slightly. We'll see if he gets another shot at this leg. It's 2 clear at tops for Neiman. 1 is way high. The second is way low. A chance on the James Wade for Patrick Burke. One outside. Ooh, tidies it up. My prediction of 8 or better is alive. Should have been 7. Should have been 7 a couple of ways. Should have been 7 visits for Patty or 7 visits for Neiman. In the end, it is the 8. And it's a hold of throw to open for Patty. The power scoring there was fantastic. The cleaning up, not so much.
60, 62.
Patty going 140, 60, 55, 45, 60 ton. And then 21 and 20. So again, a little loose toward the end, but wow, what an opening. Meanwhile, not so bad for Neiman either. That leg, 41, 140, 36, 44, ton, 80, 40, with a couple misses at tops.
85.
Yeah, I'm not even sitting down for this one. I do have a chair, a stool right behind me. This one is keeping me on my feet.
41.
So Patty's semifinal match opened up with a series of breaks of throw, starting with a 15 darter from Ryan Holland to break Patty's opener. Patty not letting that opening leg get broken this time here.
58.
And it's an absolute runaway with the darts here for Neiman. Though, I mean, not so absolute. My goodness, both players down below 200 after 4 visits. Holy moly.
Hmm. 16.
How much pressure can Patty apply to that 98? Ooh, might not be much. Might not be much at all. It is not much at all. Oh, 98, nothing easy. Treble 18 would have left double 12.
Oh,
Treble 19 would have left double 10. So figure this should be a hold of throw for Neiman here from 56. Can we do it in 7 visits? 2 darts will tell. All right, we've seen Patty go 20 tops before here in the Bang Average League. Will he do it this time? Will he need to do it this time? Will he have the chance to do it this time? Just don't hit the one. If you know, you know. Tops. Oh! Oh, do I have these players dialed in or what? Beautiful effort there from 100. Can Neiman punish? Ooh, double 7 is the switch now. Could get funky. Could get funky.
Yeah.
But doesn't. Again, 8 visit, hold of throw here. And again, these players are just getting going, just getting warmed up here. These numbers are going to get better. What numbers? These numbers. Wow, look at that. Mid-70s, or mid-60s, excuse me, for the average for them both. Patty just above 80 for the overall average, or for the first 9, excuse me. Neiman below. Power scoring is there. No maximums just yet, but you figure they will be coming. Let me check back in on the chat here. All right, so no word from the Bang Average League hosts on the length.
What do you want?
All right, so did just get word that we want to bump this up to a best of 11. So I'm going to do a little bit of database updating here, as I'm pretty sure that once the match gets started, the admins are not able to change the length. However, I've got the secret sauce access, going to hack into the database. Now, let's just hope I don't mess anything up here. And I will inform the players of the length change immediately following the conclusion of this leg. We'll see if Patty gives me time. 164. Doesn't have to do it in 3. Three fine darts for him. Yeah, don't like the 20s there from 104. Much prefer 16s. Unless the 19 was the first start. I don't know. Was half paying attention, half looking at my little hacker console here. I honestly don't even know what the column is called anymore. Best of, that's what it's called.
41.
All right, so that's updated. If we refresh our little screen here. Boop-a-doop-doo. Match length.
46.
There we go. So I will let the players know probably after Patrick hits this 16. But in the meantime, it's Neiman from 302 to try to make it close. He won't.
$76.
Double 8 for Patty, double 4 for Patty. Yikes. Cleans it up there in the end.
Good job.
Guys, I just updated the match length. We forgot to do it earlier. It's a best of 11. You don't need to refresh your scoreboards, but you can, and you will see it. Shoot 'em well.
Yeah.
Nope.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
All right. Glad we got that done earlier than later.
11 Neiman, yeah.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, just didn't want these players to think they were, that the match shot was the match shot or whatever without it actually being there. So all set now. Nothing a little database hard right can't fix. Like I said, the 5-minute changes that just pile up. One of these days, but today is not that day. Neiman certainly not put off by my interruption of the game, opening up with a ton 40. Patty not too affected either, with a ton of his own. I always hate getting involved as the broadcast booth in these games. Once I say game on, I want to just stay completely out of it. They just play their match, throw their darts, and try to keep it try to keep their minds as clear as I can.
Sorry.
Opportunity here for Patrick to pick up the first break of the match. Continuing to stay in the 8-visit realm. And it's just a series of tons here from Patty. Ton to get down to 201 after 3 visits. He will not be unhappy about that. Neiman will be unhappy about that, however. Patty fully with the advantage here against the darts. Why not? Why? I mean, it's, you've done it 3 times so far. Why not make it 4? 4 consecutive tons here in leg 4 for the 3-time Bang Average League champion, who just took out the reigning Bang Average League champion in Ryan Holland on his way here to the championship. Oh, treble 19 would have left double 12. Well, he'll be on 52. With Neiman still outside of range here. Not making life easier for himself. Ooh, that was a good dart into the treble 20. Can just see the edge of the point. A good thing he did hit that treble 20 with the third dart, finding the treble 1, double 16, double 8. Hey, there's the 6-visit leg I was expecting. It was only a matter of time. There is the first break in the match, and now it is advantage Burke. 3 down, 3 to go. He's halfway home to picking up his 4th Bang Average League championship. And worth noting, he did not play last season. Took the season off. I think had some work commitments, just out of respect for the league, didn't want to overcommit or run the risk of having to drop out or be too unavailable for his opponents. So sat out the season, which opened up the door for some fresh victories here. In the end, it was Ryan Holland with some incredible performances in the playoffs, taking the championship. But Burke is back. Burke is back. Oh, no, I thought for sure that was like the most incredible serendipity between the two of us right there. Oh, man. I didn't look close enough. I could clearly tell that second dart was just a tad high, but I was sitting back a bit too far. Yeah, okay, I sat down for a moment. I said I was going to stand for this match. It's just... I'm not quite the spry young man I once was. But what a response there from Neiman. What a response there from Patty. Whew, throwing absolute fire here in leg 5 are both of these players. 85 ton 40 for Patty. Ton 40 so far for Neiman.
16.
Yeah, Ollie notifying folks that Patty is from Ireland, to be specific, Clare Morris, County Mayo. These locations are derived from the players' Darts Atlas profiles. So if players on stream want their location to show up, they need to edit their Darts Atlas profile and make sure they have something put in there.
57.
And that's what will show up on screen. 88 to add it. Only needs 1. Now we're down to 5 visits. I like the trend here. Neiman perhaps doesn't like it quite so much, as that trend is very much favoring Mr. Burke. Look at these numbers. 8 visits, 8 visits, 8 visits, 6 visits, 5 visits. Can we do it in 4?
16.
I had a shot at a personal best last night. Was down to 32 after 4 visits. Proceeded to miss 32 a couple of times. So couldn't hit that 13 darter, which would have been by a good stretch my best leg ever. I'm not even sure. I don't know. Maybe I've done a 15 in competition, but I really don't think so. I think just 16 best. Anyway, couldn't even do it in 15, so flubbed my way around. Fortunately, found it on my 3rd dart in the next visit, so a 13 darter turns into an 18 darter. And honestly, if that one hadn't gone, I would have lost the leg in 6 more visits or something. It would have been bad. It would have been very classic me. But it was the highlight of an 8-1 loss. Anyway, here are some stats that don't reflect poorly on me. Look at that. That is just belligerent. That first 9 from Patty, 95 almost, and a 76 overall average. My goodness. Part of the big difference there, too, is that those low tons, you see Patty with more than twice as many as Neiman. Neiman throwing a bunch of 80-somethings, you know, finding a treble 20 and one other single 20, but then unable to consistently keep all 3 in that 20 wedge.
78.
Yeah, real smart stuff there from Patty. From whatever it was, a 25 would have left 167 from 192. Yeah, from 192 goes 25s. No, 202.
40.
Anyway, whatever. Patty Burke, math aware. Good lad. I don't think it's on. I think that's 80 to leave 72 here with his 3rd dart for Patty. Probably one of the 12s for 18s. Sets up 60. Really good visit there. Fixing to take this in another 6 visit leg. Ooh, but Neiman might have something to say about it. Oh, very unfortunate 3rd dart. I think it was on line, and I think it just got kicked off by the flight, one of those first 2 flights there. And yikes, gonna have to clean it up here. Only 1 at tops. But it doesn't matter when you're as clinical and as dialed in as Patty Burke from Clare Morris, Ireland. King Raj popped back into the chat. Right on cue, as I suspected. In case you're wondering why King Raj is yelling, "You blew it," that was to me, referring to my 13 dart attempt. He was the opponent who took me 8-1. He's a good guy. I'm sure he definitely wanted that 13 darter to go for sure. I'm sure he was just as disappointed as I was when it didn't. And we'll see. Maybe King Raj will get involved in the Bang Average League next season. We don't have details on registration yet, but what I'm sure I can say is get onto Twitter if you want to get involved. Tweet at Weekly Dartscast or at Inside the WDF if you want to learn how to jump into the Bang Average League for next season. This season we had 3 divisions, an A, B, and a C division. It's played promotion relegation. So we have 2 players from A going down to B, 2 players from B coming up to A, B to C, C to B, yada, yada, yada. I think we'd like to get it to 4 divisions next season, 4 divisions of 10, 40 players. Pretty sure we can do it, but we can't do it without you. So, Twitter, at Weekly Dartscast, at Inside the WDF. We will also have information posted at bangaverageleague.com in the next couple of weeks, I am sure, once we settle out some administrative details and whatnot. Yep, sets up the 160 here for Patty. Carl asking if I can confirm that the bottom 2 in League A are relegated. I can't confirm. I just strongly assume. Patty 60 away from his 4th Bang Average League championship. Can Neiman make it testy? Ooh, possibly. All right. Making sure Patty knows that he is still in this match. 2 at tops. There it is. The 4th championship for the Bang Average League for Paddy Burke from Claremorris, Ireland. In County Mayo. I always love how you preface the county first, and then, because here in the United States we say like Travis County or whatever. Anyway, enough of that. Look at these numbers. Wow, almost an 80 overall average there from Patty. Stays in the 90s for the first 9. Incredible stuff. We saw the power scoring. No surprise in these stats. Look at that. 7 legs, 10 low tons, 4 high tons. Shockingly, no maximums for either of these players, though we did see a couple in some of the earlier matches here this season. So congratulations as always, or again, I don't know, whatever. Congratulations as always, all the players. Lots of great darts here. Again, every season we see the quality, particularly in the playoffs, just going up and up and up and up. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the regular season matches that we had here on the City League YouTube channel. With players across all the divisions, A, B, and C. Always love to feature the full range of quality because, you don't have to be throwing 70s, 80s averages to make for a very exciting, entertaining program here. It's always a treat for me to watch this stuff. And I really hope you get involved in next season. Like I said, at Inside the WDF, at Weekly Dartscast on Twitter if you want to get involved. bangaverageleague.com. And of course, we will continue to have a bunch of matches broadcast throughout next season here on the City League YouTube channel, youtube.com/City League Darts. As always, I'm Lasercat Matt Langen. Thanking you all for tuning in. Thanks for joining us in the chat, and can't wait to see you next season. Cheers.